Hello, welcome back to the Beard Before Wicket podcast. As requested by you guys, it's time for a Q&A. Thank you for the questions. Keep the questions coming in this comment or this video or any other video. Also on Instagram, and you can email us at beardbeforewicket@gmail.com. Rash, as usual, is with me. Mo as well. You excited for the Q&A?
Yep. Looking forward to the questions.
Mo?
Have you seen the questions?
No.
Uh,
You give it to me literally now, and I looked at the phone. I didn't even have time to
So look at him acting. See, this guy is acting
I
like he
didn't have
doesn't.
time to even look at it. I didn't have time
Looking
to
forward
look
to
at
the
it.
questions. You just saw it.
How long did you show me the phone for? Do not lie to me, brother.
yeah.
Do not lie. You give me the phone for 2 seconds. I didn't even look at the questions. You got it back. Man, I said crack on, whatever. Just leave it. See how you're trying to catch me out? Gotta catch me out, mate.
Just no need to be defensive, really. You could have said yes or no, it would have been fine.
I know.
All right, first question. Difficult one from Ibby Bat. Your life's on the line. One batsman has one bumrah over to face. They have to hit a six to save your life. Who are you picking and why?
Wow, good question.
Tough question.
I've got my one.
Go on, you go first then, Mo.
I'm gonna go Chris Gale, just because the ratios of sixes he hits with a new ball, old ball, whatever it is, and I'm just backing him to hit 1-6 in 6 balls to save my life.
I'm going for. Thing is, if he's on song or if he's proper on it in form, I'm going for. I know you can say that for anybody. I know you can say that for everybody, whatever. But I'm going for Andre Russell.
So why don't you just give us the answer?
Yeah, I've got to explain a bit. I know. I can't just say one word, Andre Russell. I can't just say. I've got to explain a bit. So I'm trying to explain.
That's like me saying if Chris Gale bats left-handed, then yeah, I think.
But he's left-handed.
Yeah, I know.
That's the idea.
Right. So I'm going for Andre Russell. I just think we can just the power he's got and the way he smashes it. He's up there.
Just hope he connects one, innit?
But there's so many. But the thing is, you can. There's a few others that you can name as well. But
Who else?
this current time, I'll go for Puran, Nicholas Puran. It's currently right now, how he's batting, how he's playing.
We're picking it's peak bumrah.
Yeah.
I'm going Gale. I'm going Gale.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That definitely Gale's up there.
Is there anyone Gale ever struggle against?
Gale struggle against. Look, everyone goes through a period where you struggle against certain type of bowler or certain person, whatever. But eventually, like you're always that class and power, especially someone like him, will always, come good at some point. I know against off spin at certain points they get him out a lot. But he's, you know what, people don't realize how smart Gale was as a player and how well he played spin. So sometimes an off spinner's on, and he just block him out a little bit and almost like knock him a bit, and then because that was the biggest threat to him on some grounds, and he recognised that, or certain type of bowlers feels they set what they were trying to make him do, and he was just unbelievable, man. He wasn't just power; he was very smart.
What about someone that they describe as like a 360 batter, like Josh Butler?
Like a De Villiers.
Yeah.
De Villiers is very similar.
Yeah.
Somebody who can play the scoop, for example, if he's bowling Yorkers, and if he gets in line of it, he can scoop it for 6. So that's definitely hard to bowl, and then he can bowl it.
But to save your life, I'd rather someone try and like bang the 6 than to scoop it.
Yeah. So I would, like I said, so for me, Russell.
I back Rash.
Over point.
All right, this was to Mo, but you can chip in if you want, Rash, obviously. It's from Noah Luxman. How hard was it to make the decision to retire from domestic cricket, and why did you make that decision? P.S. It will be emotional seeing your final home game at Edgbaston.
Yeah, it's hard, obviously, because I've been playing domestic cricket for years, and that's how I started playing cricket anyway, and that's the platform that gave me the opportunity then to obviously play for England. So it was difficult, but I'm going to play one more year at Warwickshire. I've actually got a bit of a different type of role as well, a bit of coaching and that as well for them. So yeah, it's very difficult, but also I know, like, with where I'm at in life generally and stuff, that it's probably the time to start transitioning to other career sort of movements.
Did you call Rash? Did he call you?
Yeah, we spoke. We generally speak about that. We speak about that and think about retirement and stuff, and he's looking to finish international cricket or whatever it is. So we speak generally quite a bit. It was emotional. Rash, I'm gonna miss you, bro.
It wasn't that emotional.
I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah. Rash don't even play domestic cricket apart from 100.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing for a couple of years domestically.
Any reason why?
Is busy?
I'm busy.
Go here and there.
I'm busy doing things.
Is anyone you call and you really trust? This is a question for both of you, just from me. Anyone you really trust that, like, if maybe someone in cricket, if they tell you that this is something, not just retirement, this is something you should do, or this is maybe what you should decide to do, someone that can really turn your head a little bit.
I wouldn't say in terms of cricket, but in terms of who I would contact generally to ask for advice would be, like I said, I'll ring my dad and my brothers. Generally, what you think, because they're the closest to you. They know you. They've seen you throughout the years, ups and downs, whatever. So they've seen your career in that way, and so generally when you speak to them, you trust them of their decision making.
In cricket, I'd ring Chris Jordan a lot of the time, just about anything. Like if I want to talk about something, there's Rash and Chris Jordan, the two guys who I'll really call and be like, "Well, what do you reckon with these things?" And
why is that? What's the reason?
No, but first, mates. We're mates. We know each other. We're mates. We're good friends. We speak on a daily basis like that, and you have that connection as well. But you also have that trust of, okay, we've been together. He knows about my journey. Just even in cricket terms, he knows about my bowling or whatever, batting, so we can discuss certain things. But it's just more so as friendship as well.
It's more, yeah, exactly. I'll tell Rash because he's like, we're obviously tight and we're friends. So I wouldn't take no advice from him.
No advice. No life advice.
I'm joking. Oh my god! All right, I'm joking.
Here we go.
Well, I just said one word. I said, don't take no life advice from me.
Mo, are you doodling at the same time?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Can we see what's on your paper? I could just hear.
What is he doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's literally nothing. Just messing around. Guy with the beard. And then my name there.
Maybe you're boring him. Maybe you're boring him. That's why he's doing that. He's bored.
Sorry, pal.
No. I just have to do it.
Yeah. You know why? No.
He has to do it. Go on.
Do you know why I know? Because I can hear your mic. I can hear your pen against the paper.
You can hear it. Sorry.
All right, next question. Kawish Omar Arshad, what a name, says, "Hi, just listened to the first episode and it's already my favourite podcast." Thanks, Kawish. Legend. A question for both the guys. No one wants to talk to me then. When they're on tour, aside from cricket gear, what are the 5 essentials they always make sure to pack, and why are those items so important to them? Good question.
Should I go 5? We'll go 5, or should we just spit
Rash,
out?
I know exactly what yours is.
Why don't you guess each other's 5?
Eh?
Guess each other's 5. You guess his, and then we'll actually get to the bottom of it.
Rash won't get mine. Don't think Rash will get mine.
No, I'll get yours. Shall I start off?
Go on.
So here's one of his things, yeah?
Yeah.
Beard comb.
It's essential.
Yeah, it's essential.
Come on, Rash.
It's not in any particular order.
Yeah, but
I think beard comb.
you spent 10 years with him. I spent 10
You need a
weeks.
beard comb. He's always had a beard comb. You need a beard comb.
5 essential... Mo, tell me he's wrong.
Yeah, essentials.
It's essential. Okay.
All right, no,
Toothbrush.
okay,
Forget
5
that. Forget that.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Toothpaste. Toothbrush. Shampoo. Essential, isn't it?
Right,
Trimmer.
right, Val, right.
Trimmer. What else is there?
Now, but there's certain things that Rash will 100% take. It's not essential either, but it's... So Rash will take the sports biscuits. He'll have a bag, tea bags, a bag full of tea bags and sport biscuits.
Cake rusk.
Oh, wicked. And we make tea. Rash makes the tea.
Yeah,
And then we just dip it in, bang it in. It's so nice. And we don't do it every day. It's that day, you know, when you need
No, we
it.
do every
you're
day.
missing
So like,
home.
my life, we do every day.
We don't do it
Tell
every
him.
day. We don't do it every day.
But I think also we prayer mats.
Yeah.
We both
Yeah.
I think we take our prayer mats.
Prayer
which
mats
is
have to, yeah.
essential.
That's 3 of your items gone, by the way.
Yeah, but well, what prayer mat? What else?
Do you know what I've been taking now for the last, because we haven't toured together for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
But I take my paddle racket and paddle shoes.
Parachutes.
Paddle shoes.
You
I
definitely
think said parachutes. I think said parachutes. You hear that as well?
I heard parachute.
you
Honestly,
hear
we
parachute?
both
Paddle
heard
shoes.
parachute.
Sorry. The English didn't come out. I thought you said parachute.
Yeah. Rash should take his jog strap.
Chill out.
His 10 jog straps.
That is true. In my cricket bag, I've got quite a lot of jock straps.
Rash is probably the only guy in cricket right now that wears a jog strap. Like, the old school ones.
Without the cycling shorts, the tight,
Yeah, like old school.
Why?
Because that's my thing. That's my thing, innit?
Yeah, I know what it
That's
is.
my thing.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's my thing. Just feel comfortable.
So if Rash ever dived, and his trousers went down a bit,
It's
oh my
gone.
God,
It's
it's so
finished.
funny.
It happened to Ravi Bopara in the first game of the 100, didn't it?
Yeah, but they got the cycling shots on it, so it's different.
Yeah. So you got there's your 3.
No, it's together. So we both got Prema.
Yeah.
You know, but
No, it's your 5 essential items.
No, but we said we're both going to name each other's in a way, isn't it?
Yeah. But are you taking sport biscuit? By the way, what is a sport biscuit?
You know what sports biscuits are?
Yeah.
You know, he knows.
You know exactly what sport biscuits
Especially
are.
if you're from Bradford, you know what the biscuits are.
If you're South Asian background, you know what they are.
Describe it to me.
Especially Pakistanis.
They're called sports biscuits.
You know what? Send me your address. I'll send one. I'll post it to your letterbox. I'll post one, but no, I'll show you after.
All right.
They're nice though.
Yeah.
Top drawer.
You got mini car?
No, I haven't.
Is it rusk cake or is it cake rusk?
Cake
Rusk, 100%.
I always thought it was rusk cake.
Right, that's that for you. So, Prema, one of the essentials that I always take, well, I think it's essential, caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, caps is a must.
I've got a good collection of caps. I take like 6, 7 different caps. That's a must for me. It's just a habit I've got into from a young age, just wearing caps, always.
Yeah.
Well, you got the other essential of taking a trimmer.
Essential.
Trimmer's a must.
Yeah, see, it's essential.
No,
What do you say?
essential, like 5 important items.
It's
The
important
trimmer
to take a trimmer.
cannot be in there.
Imagine if you go away for 2 months, you don't take a trimmer. What?
Do you mean like phone?
No, but that's just
No, I'm saying like a PlayStation or
a trimmer. You got to take. If he's saying
Listen, we used to in COVID times. We had the Poga and PlayStation and everything.
What's a Poga,
hold on. You were meant to tell me what the first. What's the first thing called? Pogan.
Poga.
Okay, what's Poga? You were meant to tell me this 5 weeks ago. You've never told me.
What's that? A bogan.
What are you saying, Poga?
Poga's like What do you mean 5 weeks? I don't know. It's the first time I mentioned it.
No, we spoke about this 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like a built-in. It's got a built-in monitor with your PlayStation slots in, plug inside, and you just basically playing on your little suitcase.
Oh, that's called a Poga.
Well, it's the company's called Poga.
Oh, I never knew. Anyway, you've got your
Trimmer.
All right.
You have to take a trimmer. You're saying, is it essential? How can it not be? Imagine even if you haven't got a beard and you want to keep clean elsewhere, you got to take a trimmer for 2 months.
Rush. The kids are watching this, man. I'm joking.
But is anything? Trimmer's a must.
What would you take? What's your top 3 things you take essential?
I haven't been on tour before, Rash, remind you. If I was travelling somewhere, PlayStation 100%.
Essential. So you can't live without it.
Yeah. PlayStation. Football boots.
Why would you take your football boots like everywhere you go?
Essential. If you don't take them, we can't live without it. So you can't live without football boots.
Everywhere I go, every city I've been to in my life, I've played football.
Fair.
Yeah, it's only my boots. Bored guy.
Hold on. You play football in Multan?
Yeah, there's pictures and videos as well, you know.
No worries.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Third thing I'd take with me.
Headphones or a laptop or something.
No, but those things are just things you take anyway. Like the question really
You
is
don't take anyway because I don't take laptop.
I never take a laptop.
I know. So you see.
Okay, but yeah, then that, for me, it's an essential. A podcast mic. Genuinely, I'll take a mic everywhere.
So they're your essentials.
Yeah.
So like I said, so our essential, one of ours is
cricket bat. Rash cricket bat.
Spikes, helmet. No, okay. On a serious note, I'll give you my 5 essentials.
Go on.
Prema, caps, biscuit / cake, rusk / like just anything to do with that. That's 3.
Yeah.
Trimmer. That's 4.
Shall we go to the next question?
I was enjoying watching Rash like squirm and struggle over his 5th item when it wasn't really that important.
Because it's essential. Let's go for yours 5 more.
I don't know. I just
said, crack on then. You're saying to me, should we crack on? You crack on.
No, I said crack on to the next question. I'm not saying you said next question.
Oi! Usa.
Prema, trimmer.
Yeah.
What else is there, man?
Comb. Did I say comb? Did I say beard comb?
No, it's a beard comb.
Comb's not that essential. That's not even that essential. But that's like me saying shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrush.
Mo's not playing this game well. He's not
playing
it well. His next.
He's just wasting time. You don't know what it is. Yeah, paddle racket.
Paddle shoes, right? Parachute. Mo takes a parachute with him on cricket tours.
Yeah, man.
All right. Charlotte Gloyn. Gloyn? Gloyn?
You know better. I don't know.
GLOYN.
Ask Mo. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Gloyn. We're going to go Charlotte Gloyn. If we pronounce that wrong, let us know in the comments. Wants to know if your boundary-saving tackle is the happiest you've ever been on a cricket pitch, or was it when you scored your 100th goal? That's for you, Mo. 100th goal is definitely wrong.
It's not definitely for Rush. It's not for Rush. Don't worry about that.
The question is for Mo, but
I don't want that question anyway.
I'm going to open it up to Rash as well.
You can take it.
You can have a think about your happiest cricket moment on the cricket pitch. Over to you, Mo.
Have you seen that tackle on the ball? That
tackle.
ball one?
Sick tackle.
No.
It was sick.
I haven't seen it. I'll have a look now. While you answer, let's have a look. Save it.
Basically, the ball's going to a boundary, and my diving technique is not great. This is like 2023, so a couple of years ago.
Not great, eh?
Yeah, because yours is amazing, isn't it? Anyway, so then I just like, when the ball's like, it just basically cleared it off the line. So,
I've just seen it.
yeah.
Why have you done that? That's so random. That was so random.
I just couldn't dive the other way, so I just thought it's the best way to stop it.
That's funny.
What about your 100 goals, Mo?
And then I did score a lot of goals for England.
100,
when I used to warm up. I scored a lot of goals. Probably not 100, but it's a lot.
Why?
More than Rush. I can't remember Rush ever scoring any.
Yeah, I scored a couple. Come on. But I was that kind of player like we spoke about. I was
He's an assist guy.
I used to give it 2 ball, press triangle straight to you before you said I was alright. Nah, he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Go on, next.
Rash, happiest you've been on a cricket pitch?
Happiest.
Yeah.
I think just in a cricket terms, winning the World Cups, both World Cups.
No, but like from an individual point.
Yeah, from an individual point is winning the World Cup.
Something that's happened in the game.
Is that what you're talking about, or just happiest? Because that was the time I was happiest in a cricket pitch.
Individual.
Winning the World Cup. Individual. I can't even think of anything individual more. Well, help me out here, mate. Help me out.
No, it's your question. It's your question.
Normally Q&As are really harmonious. The 3 people just have a chat. You two have just been arguing like 2 little kids the whole time.
It's him. It's him.
You do it.
It's
No, you do it. I do
He
it.
gets it out of me.
It's deflecting to me, mate. He's deflecting. The deflector. Cricket best. Personal moment would be, I think on my debut, getting 5 for. That's Chris cricket terms. That's me personally got 5 for my debut. Test cricket.
That's Pakistan in UAE, isn't it?
In Dubai. Because I remember the first innings I played that game. I went for
first innings.
I went not for 160. I can't remember what I went for.
Well.
God, just in the 2-3 days we were going, I was like, I'm in the bush here more. Next and the proper bushed. Next innings got 5 for. So that actually just turned.
Almost won the game as well.
Yeah, just because I liked with him in the game, it just got a bit too dark. We needed about 20-30 to win. Too dark. So I would say that is up there. But there's been a few individual moments. You might get a certain wicket, or for example, got Kohli out. It was nice feeling, and KL Rahul was a nice ball. So these little moments you have. But like I said, but if you ask me, the happiest in terms of on the field would be the 2 World Cups for England. Mo's been there for both as well. It's just the whole thing of winning the World Cup, the atmosphere, the buzz, and that's been sick. Me and Mo winning the World Cup, running to each other, like open arms. Come here, Mo, give me a big hug. Just running each other, sick. Yeah, Mo.
That was his highlight.
Yeah, I see Mo there running. No, but them 2 World Cups, that's the thing. Definitely, you can't beat that anyway.
Nice. You know the match we were just talking about where you got the 5 for the next. Was that next day? Next innings.
Yeah.
What did you do the night before? If you got whacked for 160, what?
Not night before. I didn't get back 160. There was a test match. So
I'm saying, like, you got whacked 160 and then you turned up with 5 wickets. How the hell was that?
I can't remember what it was. 160, 170, 180, 190. I don't even know what it was. It was all I know. It was I got smashed.
You just kind of get over it as quick as you can. I got another innings, another opportunity.
It was tough though, because when you make your debut and you think you just got smashed everywhere, so you come next day thinking, I hope I don't get smashed again.
Yeah.
But then you get a wicket and you get on a roll. But that's also cricket. Things can change very quickly as well.
Who's the first person you got out?
My
first test wicket, Yunus Khan. Not bad. Oh, one of your guys.
My guy.
But actually, what a legend he is as well.
Yeah.
Top guy.
Was it like you went to hit one? You went straight up in
it? Yeah. That was the one.
Who caught it? Hold on.
Did you catch it?
Was it me?
I don't know. I actually don't know who caught it.
You should surely remember that first wicket.
Yeah, I told you Yunus Khan, but in terms of who caught it and what over it was, I don't remember all that. But yeah, so it was 5 for, but that would say that individually that was so.
All right, next question. Yeah, I've got a feeling neither of you are going to know the answer to this, but it's been asked, it's been chosen. I'm going to ask it. Ahmad Malik has asked the 3 of us. Thanks, Ahmad, for getting me involved.
And you.
Hey, but it's not what I'm going to have the answer to. What's our favourite ever cricket jersey and why?
Mine would be 2019 World Cup.
Mine are the 92 World Cups. All those shirts were unbelievable.
92 World Cup. That was the year I was born.
Oh, sorry, 99.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going 2019 World Cup.
Is that your favourite aesthetically, or just your favourite, just because?
But in terms of, like you say, which year or what time was the best kit? That 99 was good.
Yeah.
Very good kit. So I remember South Africa.
99 was unbelievable.
I remember South Africa's kit was top draw. That orange and just going there.
Orange.
South Africa kit didn't it have that. It was green and orange,
It's
wasn't
not
it?
orange.
Yeah, no, it's green and orange.
I'm sure it was orange down here and there.
Yeah, it was orange in the middle, wasn't it?
It was orange in
In
the
99.
It's red.
Nah,
South,
never red.
South African flag is red. It's not orange.
We're not talking about the flag. We're talking about the jersey.
But I think the jersey had an orange bit in it.
Yeah, it's the flag here, man. I'm sure it's like.
I think he's confused. You're confused, brother.
It's not orange.
I
It's
remember it
orange.
being
100% it's orange.
South African 99 World Cup shirt was orange.
Is orange. Red, never been red. I'm so confident it's orange.
Are you sure you're not talking about Zimbabwe? Because theirs is orange.
No, it's stripe. It's green and then orange here, like that.
Bro, we are absolutely right. It's orange.
Most confused with the flags.
Yeah. I've got it in front of me. You won't be able to see it, but you'll have to Google it yourself. But it's bright orange.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So not. It actually could even be yellow.
Yeah, it could even
to
be
be
yellow.
fair.
Could be yellow.
Wait, let me see.
Have a Google.
Confused.com.
It's yellow. What are you talking about?
Oh, chill out. At least we're close, isn't it?
It's that
red.
yellowy orange. It's not red.
No, it's yellow. It's full on yellow.
Bro, it's... Yeah,
Right, okay, whatever. It's not orange.
I knew it's not orange.
I've used Adam when it was red.
Yeah, you were fighting for red.
No, but I mean, in the flag is red.
But we weren't talking about flags, mate. We're talking about shirts.
I did mention flag though. If you look back, I said flag.
Yeah, yellow, orange.
But that kit, those kits were unbelievable.
that 99.
India's was wicked. Pakistan was wicked. England was wicked.
Proper kit.
My favourite is the... I can't remember what year it was.
Pakistan top, obviously.
Obviously, but the show back down shirt. Do you know the one where he's like...
The three quarters here.
Yeah. I can't remember what year
I'm sure that was 99. That's what I'm talking
Was it?
about.
I don't remember that.
This one, wait. Can you see?
Yeah, that's the one. Is that 99?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my favourite.
Them kits were the best.
Yeah, maybe that is the one. We have another question. Did you hear that?
What did you say?
Well, I just had a
What is?
bit of
What
gas.
did no? You mustn't say it.
No,
You mustn't say it.
I had a bit of gas.
What did you say?
I didn't say
No,
anything.
what did you say?
I had
no,
gas
he
in
didn't
a
say anything. He
burp.
just had a solid bit
It's
of it.
compulsive anyway. It's fine.
He had
What is he on about? He thinks I had a go at him.
No, he didn't say anything
I
this
didn't
time.
say anything.
He just did a massive burp.
What is
It was
it? It wasn't
Yeah,
massive.
but it's like,
It wasn't massive. It was tiny, and I thought it was like.
It wasn't a good one.
I did close my mouth though. Come on.
Next question comes via email. Another reminder, if you want to email us, it's at beardbeforewicket@gmail.com from Sandeep Mystery. It's a really long email, so I'm going to respect you and I'm going to read the email out, but then I'm going to pick the question out for you because you've taken your time to read it. It's only fair, innit? Hi, guys. Big fan of both Rash and Mo, and the first ep was great. Also a big fan of these two guys. I had 2 questions for the next show. First question is, I know you will discuss the conclusion of the ICC Champions Trophy. This is obviously because you watched the first episode. And the question I have is in relation to the insane catches by Glenn Phillips having 4 or so catches in the tournament, which were all ridiculous. The question related to them was, A, should there be a Puskas-like award each year for the best fielding, catch of the year, and what each panelist's best field catch moment was by any player and in their own individual careers? It's about 4 questions in one, by the way, Sandeep.
Yeah, break it down.
I think the main question of this is, should there be a Puskas type award, so an award for like the best catch or the best fielding every year? And if there is such a thing, do any of you remember a catch or a fielding moment that you would put up there?
You know why it's difficult to have a fielding award? Do you know why it's difficult to have a fielding reward over like a tournament? It's because it depends on the opinion. You understand? Because like if you're going for leading run scorers, for example, like obviously you got the numbers. Leading wicket takers, it's on numbers. But fielding is always difficult because now it depends on whose opinion you're going on. So like somebody's catch might be easy to some people, but it's hard for others. Some guy might be able to get there quicker than the other person under the ball to catch it. So then the other guy is slower and he makes it look like it's a better catch than it actually is. So it's always harder unless you come with a tally where you're stopping a certain amount of runs, etc. But then you don't know, it's not 100%. Whereas leading wicket taker, leading run scorer, it's the numbers are just there for you.
No, I just talked a lot then.
Yeah.
Over my head, mate. I said it's gone over my head, that everything.
For you, it will be over
Mo, just
Safely in my head, don't worry. It's in a good place in my head.
But I think in terms of, like I say, if it's a World Cup, it's always good to have that, right? The best fielder award. But obviously, for example, voted by who? The people watching, whatever. Give the names, voted by whatever. So therefore.
But that's exactly my point, though. That's my point.
No, but I think it'd be a good thing to have a best fielder, or best catch award, best run out, best whatever.
No, but no. So
that's just me personally.
So, like, for example, there's 1.6. Is there 1.6 billion Indians? Something like that. Anyway, they'll obviously then, for example, they'll just vote for an Indian player.
But if the Indian player's not there, then it's different. If he's doing a good catch or run out, whatever. But you got to put a system in place where the person who catches something or has a run out or best run out, catch, whatever, has got to get rewarded for that. I think so. But obviously, you got to put a system in place for that.
Well, what I'm saying is it's very difficult to do that.
Do either of you remember a best field catch moment? I think that's why Rash was laughing.
Yeah, I want to know why you're laughing first. Go on.
I'm just laughing.
You might as well tell us, innit?
No, yeah, I'm just
man.
laughing.
Let's get out.
I'm just laughing. I just like to laugh. Catches, taken a few.
You have?
But like some nice catches. I've taken a few catches in my time, like nice ones, I think.
Any that stick out? Like that's
there's one in the World Cup, T20 World Cup, against Afghanistan at Melbourne. Stokes ball went up over my head. I had to run back. Got getting a bit dizzy. I was looking up and swirling, and then took a bit of a diving one. Do you remember that more?
I actually can't remember that. I know now why you're laughing. Actually, the one I dropped in against New Zealand. A few.
Is that the one?
Rash never drops catches.
No, flip it. I've just dropped catches recently. Couple.
Oh, flip it up.
I just dropped them recently. But,
mine is we were playing a test match against New Zealand at Lords, and it's like last wicket, tight game. They only needed like
over your head.
Can't remember what they needed. They didn't have many to win, and Brody's bounce bowled like uppercut third, and I've just like my head, ball gets stuck in my hand, like, and we won the game. So
heavy celebration after as well, Mo did.
I think I remember that one. I don't know why. I feel like I've seen the clips go around that. So
did you see a celebration after?
It was a lot.
Yeah, heavy celebration.
But no one remembers Rash's catches that much.
I don't need people to remember it. I remember myself.
No, but Rash catches. He's caught some. There's one you remember he caught Virat, I think, short third in the World Cup.
That
was a good catch. That was a very good catch. Yeah, that was a very good catch. Rash got some really good ones, to be fair.
Good fielder. Gun fielder.
Solid.
Not quite gun.
No, not good.
No, it's proper. No, good. Solid. Don't make it. You know what? Some people, right? They're like, so fielding, and this is my point earlier, it's a bit of a myth sometimes, but Glenn Phillips is an outstanding fielder, like best fielder in the world, in my opinion, best fielder in the world. And like with fielding, it's, some people make things look harder than they are. Some people make things like, for example, I'll give you an example. Rash, like, hardly ever misfields. I can't remember you dropping many. I'm not being genuine, apart from when you lost the series once. I'm joking about calm down. But hardly like remember Rash misfield and all that kind of stuff. So he just gets the job done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas some people make out like they're amazing, but they're just simple stuff.
They try and make it look good. Because if there's catch here, they'll take it, but it'll be like, to make sure they're going to dive for it, but they could have just gone across and catch it.
Yeah.
And why are you diving for the sake of diving and then doing a somersault
exactly
after type of thing? You get me, brother?
I agree, brother. Glenn Phillips is not one of those guys, though. Ridiculous.
No, he's not. He is an absolute.
He's amazing. He's an amazing.
Jet. He just dives. He's from here to other side of the room. He'll just run and just dive, and he'll reach there as well.
He's a genetic freak.
I don't know, but he works hard though. He goes to the gym hard.
You know who else is up there with him? As a fielder? Stubbs from South Africa.
I've not seen much of him. We know Jadeja, standard. Jadeja's up
Jadeja,
there.
yeah. I think Stubbs is right up there.
Final question comes from Rob Dean. It's a start, bench, sell. I'll explain what that is in a second. But the players are Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, and Brian Lara. Let me explain the format. Basically, you get 3 players named. You choose who you put to start, who you put to bench, who you
It's
put
like a football
to
term or cricket terms.
People use it universally now, like cricket, football. Basically, I'll name you 3 cricketers. You have to start one, bench one, sell, get rid of one.
Okay, so you take the concept from football.
Yeah. Is that right?
Perfect. Fingers, isn't it?
Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar
Oh wow.
and Brian Lara.
Oh my God, Mo, you can answer this, please. You go first.
You both have to. You work together. Work together.
You got to work together.
Work together if you want. I think it's right for us on this episode. I
So
think
what's
people
the first one to start?
start bench.
Now it opens up a big, like, now what format we're talking?
Yeah, but then it makes it easy.
50 overs. 50 overs is too difficult, bro.
50 overs?
All right, let's do 50 overs.
I think we probably both go. We start with Virat Kohli, 50 over
Yeah.
cricket.
So it made it a lot easier then.
No, but that's what it is. We start with
No,
Virat
no,
Kohli.
no, because they all average 50. Sachin, bro, Rashid, Sachin, Lara as well, though.
Yeah, but what could we, but Virat Kohli's the reason we say Virat Kohli has been proven, done it over 15 years, smashed it,
But the
match winner, everything.
Hold on. Sachin was proven and done it over
Yeah.
15
No,
years.
but if you compare the two, in terms of who's won more matches, who's got more hundreds in ODI cricket, Virat, innit?
Quite probably.
Who's won more games chasing, Virat? Who's that match winner in that sense?
I think he's got 70 and hundreds. You have to start with Virat.
Yeah, that's why I was right. But I think Virat was definitely.
I think you have to start with Virat. Rash is right. Have to start with Virat, and then it's now deciding.
I think you gotta go. Oh, I love Lara. Watch Lara, but
Lara's my favorite player ever, so I'm gonna.
Would you hold on just while we're pondering that? Would you say he's like the Michael Jordan of cricket? Like universally, everyone throughout the years have gone like he's like almost like the guy. No,
Nah, Sachin would probably beat that, but
No, Lara for me. Lara's definitely the best for me.
what do you mean?
So like everyone said, who's your
Yo,
favorite?
who's your
player
favorite?
ever?
Yeah, 100%. I've always said that. For my favorite is Lara.
You just said Sachin.
No, but I thought you were asking if you had to do something about, like you said, Michael Jordan's the GOAT of.
not really the GOAT, but like like people associate a sport with
Okay.
like basketball. You're Michael Jordan. Like the name's synonymous with the sport. So like with cricket, anytime you speak to any ex-cricketer or people who've played cricket once upon a time, they always say Brian Lara. Everyone. So like, is he like that guy?
It's hard to say, man, because you got Sachin. You got hard to say. You got
For me, it's Lara, but it's like Sachin also changed, like in terms of the sport.
So who would you sell or bench?
Bench.
Who would you bench?
Only because he's my favorite player. I'm benching Lara
Oh,
and I'm selling Sachin.
so then we go back to that thing of the very first one about why we kept Virat as it is.
Yeah, we have to because he's got 70 odd ODI hundreds. You can't beat that.
And what Rash you put in Sachin bench, Lara bin.
No, I haven't put that.
What's your order?
Kohli up top. Sell Lara. Bench, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
But didn't you say the other way around? Didn't
No,
you say,
so you-
same, basically the same as Mo.
No.
that way.
No.
Do you want to explain it? You
See
explain
what I
it.
mean?
No, it's not see what I mean. Go on.
You both said Kohli first.
Kohli's first.
Yeah. Let me finish. Then Mo said Lara second, Sachin third, effectively. So that's the
Yeah, that's the order,
bench
yeah.
and sell. Then you said Kohli first, Sachin second, Lara bin. So not the same as Mo.
Okay.
Is that your order?
Yeah, that's my order.
Why?
In terms of, like I said, Lara with Sachin, I think Sachin, if you look at it over a number of years, he's probably played 300-400 games. I think Lara's played 250 or whatever it is. So he's probably double the games. He's probably scored almost double the runs. Probably double the hundreds as well. So just for that reason itself.
If I said...
But in terms of watching, who I love watching Lara. But he's always been my
Yeah, the only reason why I said Lara was because he's my
He's always
favorite
been my
player.
favourite. I love watching Lara, but only reason I can say I'll go Sachin above is purely because of the numbers.
If I said scrap the format, difficult to do obviously, but you have to then just judge them as cricketers, still the same order.
No.
No.
So what format? So we're talking just not format, just cricket.
Just cricket. No format.
Oh, then it's a toss up between Sachin or Virat for number one.
Nah, so I'm going total opposite. I'm actually selling Virat. And I'm going Lara, Sachin, Virat.
I don't know, because I would look at Lara's, for example, Test cricket. You look at Virat's Test cricket, and just in numbers itself, whatever. I know Lara's got the 400, whatever. Just in numbers itself, I'm sure numbers-wise, Virat got better numbers than Lara.
but no one's ever scored 400.
No, they haven't.
No one's ever scored 500.
No, they haven't.
I know it's domestic, but no one's ever scored 385 before that or whatever.
But we're talking now as cricket itself in terms of Test, ODI, and T20. We're talking as a combined. Who would you?
Yeah, but then Sachin and
that's what I'm saying. We're not going each. We're not going to each format, are we? We're just talking as cricket.
You're just going as a batter. As a batter.
As a batter. Out of the three of it, as a batter, who's the best batter of all three of them?
Yeah.
It's Lara or Sachin, but I'm going Lara because he's left-handed and I loved. He's my favorite player.
From a young age, I always loved watching Lara bat.
And he scored, bro. He scored like
375
and 375. Sorry, not 385. 375.
So in terms of my all-time favorite batter, out of them three would be Lara. But in the order that I give is purely because of you look at the stats
format.
and match winners and all that stuff. Then you put Lara.
All right, that's all we got time for in our first Q&A. They're meant to be harmonious, but these have been killing each other. But if you want more Q&As, then let us know. Ask your questions in the comments, and we're going to try and do a few more of these on a regular basis. Hopefully, even more when Mo's back in town. But I think the next episode you're going to see after this, me and Mo are both going to be abroad, and Rash is going to be doing the.
Where's Rash gonna be?
You're gonna be in your room, hotel room. You're gonna be in a hotel room. I'll be in a room.
Nice.
There we go. I'll have a laptop. I'm gonna get a laptop. Gotta get things set up. Nobody's gonna send me the details of what I need.
I will do.
Good lad.
Well, if you enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like, follow the pod, whichever platform you listen to it or watch it on, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, how's that?
Blow your nose, man.
Yeah, bro. Dakar next week, man. That's like however long.
he's like,
bro, Rash, those burps are lethal, bro. Let me tell you.
He sat here burping, Dakaring the whole time.
Yeah, I thought they were quite quiet, but I actually heard him through the headphones.
Bro, they're never quiet. I always used to tell you that they're never quiet.
Sometimes when you're with me, I mean to do
sometimes we're sat down like in a restaurant or whatever, whatever.
Man.
It could be anywhere like busy and Rash be like, bah, 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 bah. Like, bro, what you doing, man? What's wrong with you?
Bro, I've just heard about 10 of those next to me. And just because I've been doing short with my nose, it's like...
That's probably why you got blocked nose. That's probably why you got blocked nose.
Guess